All right, let's talk about another down bad. Coinbase going through some struggles right now. Crypto going up. It's gone up a little bit, but I mean, what did we establish today? 380 was the all-time high or something for the stock price, sitting at what, just over $60 right now. They're
340
having
or
some
something?
issues. Was that?
I think the coin was it 360 or 340? Let's see.
It was a lot, yeah. I mean, all tech companies kind of took a huge beating. Of course, crypto
Yeah,
going down
342.
and whatnot, but it is not really bouncing back the way that you would hope it would. And Coinbase under a lot of scrutiny right now. We actually filmed a reaction video of the CoffeeZilla and Kobe YouTube video where the SEC is coming down on some insider trading that was going on within the company. It's become very apparent that Coinbase is not able to kind of police themselves and enforce all of these policies and whatnot that they've implemented. Feels like they're turning into a little bit of a shit show. Brian Armstrong, pretty strong feeling leader and whatnot, but maybe things are spiraling a little bit out of control for Coinbase as the SEC continues to probe them. Not and I feel we need to mention like not only this stuff, but of course the NFT marketplace, which was such an exciting part of late last year. Hearing these projects partnering with Coinbase, they were going to be listed on the NFT marketplace. The huge signups for beta. This thing was going to be massive. It was going to be an absolute game changer, and it really just kind of came onto the scene with barely a whimper. Um,
Nothing like
how bad is Coinbase doing right now? Like this is an ultimate bag fumble, maybe, or is this just crypto's down and the perception of Coinbase being a publicly traded company with it is just not great. Adding on to the fact that they are a tech company and tech has taken a beating too.
I mean, the NFT marketplace, like the fact that I do this full time, like, and I had no idea like the exact day it went live for everybody is just bizarre to me. Like I felt like it was like a month later once I realized that it was actually live and you could trade on it. I think that's a huge
Yeah.
problem.
They opened it up to a couple of people. There was a little bit of excitement because there was some commenting on NFTs and people were kind of sharing that. But
so dangerous.
terrible idea.
Yeah. It's just going to be 1,000 comments of rug.
Yeah.
I've always said in AlphaMint when the bear started, like keep your eye on Coinbase. If Coinbase is starting to suffer, or if you're seeing a lot of news about Coinbase, like just keep watching because like I'm not trying to FUD or anything, but like if there's a run on Coinbase, it's going to greatly affect the crypto space. If anything happens to Coinbase liquidity or solvency, I should say, it's going to get ugly. It's going to get ugly fast because most of US uses Coinbase to get on and off. Not all. I mean, there's a few others now, but I've always been a big believer in watching Coinbase very closely. And I'm not saying this is the end all be all or this is going to be the end of it, but like it raises some flags for me. I'm just definitely more conscious of what's going on.
Sam Bankman-Fried is loving life right now. If there's one big winner of here, FTX. Just, I mean, you want to talk about some kind of dichotomy between Coinbase and FTX. One is doing just unreal. It seems to have a gigantic war chest of funds to deploy. I'm going to air quote this, but kind of made it almost their personal mission to rescue the crypto market and prop up some of these funds that were on the brink of just like completely collapsing. Coinbase, on the other hand, not doing so well.
It does seem. Go ahead.
I was going to say, if Coinbase starts to really go down, I really wouldn't surprise me to see FTX start to acquire.
That's
I don't know if they can though. Is there rules against that? Like,
I don't know. I mean, who knows? They have enough money, they can do whatever. But yeah, it seems like FTX can do no wrong right now. I even have one of my buddies here. He's in like traditional finance, and he was even like, "What's going on with FTX? Like they're buying everything." And I was like, "I know." To me, it seems a little reckless, but
they just launched stock trading.
Yeah, they just opened stock trading. Like they're. I mean, hey, everything's looking good in the public eye anyway. So who knows what's actually happening there? Who knows if they actually are overspending or not? But yeah. FTX is.
You guys baseball fans?
I am not.
I
No.
watch the Lakers from time to time.
Nice. No, like it was like every umpire has like the FTX badge on them now too. It's like literally at every shot. Like that's
Dude,
that's some prime advertising real estate. Well
They
done.
sponsor everybody.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
there's
it's crazy.
there's like 2 F1 teams. Like every esports team that you can think of is sponsored by FTX. Yeah, they sponsor everything.
Well, the good news for Coinbase in regards to their SEC, the SEC probe is that Michael Burry, I love how they call him the Big Short star.
That's his
Michael
name. That's
Burry.
how he's known. Yeah.
Yeah. Says the SEC doesn't have the resources or IQ points to correctly investigate Coinbase, and that just speaks to a larger thing. And this kind of can even go back into the FTC blocking Facebook from buying that VR company. Is these big old school institutions, they just don't think that they really understand what they're dealing with, how to regulate it, and I do think that they're kind of just scrambling. Again, I'm going to go back to that kind of the Kobe and CoffeeZilla thing. Is just that, like, you know, some sentiments, and I think we all disagreed on this, but some sentiments would say that they're literally just watching Twitter for scams and rugs and then going after them from there. Maybe time for its own regulatory body. I know that's something Brian Armstrong, the Coinbase CEO, has always been pushing for. But I mean, do you think that we're getting close to the point where like they're going to properly regulate it on it? Does it concern you, like as American citizens, that they're going to get it wrong, or is this thing just too powerful and they're going to have to be favorable towards it? I say as Americans because as Canada, like I feel like they have gotten it wrong a bunch, right? Like in terms of the government's view on cryptocurrency, I think it's been, especially lately, not great. So that's not even a criticism towards you guys. I'm actually kind of envious.
How dare you?
Can't believe it.
Yeah, I mean, regulation is inevitable. It always was. Some's going to be good, some is most likely going to be bad. So I don't know. I mean, leave it to our government officials to mess it up. I mean, it's pretty par for the country. So
yeah, fair. Well, I mean, I also did see that they just announced that they're going to be doing, like, I guess, tax-free transactions under $50 for cryptocurrency, which I got to believe is a step in the right direction. I mean, $50 isn't much in the grand scheme of things, but hey, if you can use your Bitcoin or your ETH or your Litecoin to buy lunch at a, Chipotle or something, then, fair game. At least it's not triggering a taxable event. I would be fairly bullish about that too.
yeah, I mean, for me, obviously, like, I love that because, like, if it so yeah, it was a bipartisan bill that was supported. I don't think they voted on it yet. I think they're going to wait till after recess, so after August or something. But yeah, I mean, if I don't have to pay any taxes on fees or transactions under $50, I'm all about it. But it also kind of sets the floor for their digital currency whenever it comes out, because that's the other thing that's going to happen. They're going to have to abide by whatever rules they set up now for their own digital currency. Well, in theory, obviously the government doesn't have to do whatever they can do whatever they want. But so, I mean, if you want to use a digital currency, like you don't want to get taxed every time you try to spend a few dollars.
I agree with that. Dirty. The government regulates poorly on crypto and NFTs. It's game over. Are you moving to Puerto Rico to be an NFT degen full time, or is the jig up?
I don't know. That's a tough one.
Get the girlfriend, get the dog, hop on a plane. I'm going to trade JPEGs over in Singapore.
I'm down.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, me and Sos, leave the girlfriend.
No, I said bring the girl. Oh, okay.
Yeah, whoa.
I don't know. I'm trying to save as much as I can,
Save as much money?
Yeah.
That would start quick.
Just another tax harvest.
I can't wait for her to listen to this. That's great.
She would never.
All right.